Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let us go to the next lesson, that is data handling. First of all, let us see some terms that are required and related with the lesson. So what are those? First thing that we should know, what is the data? Data means it is an information in the form of numbers, and these numbers we are going to use it. Maybe runs scored by a batsman, the wickets taken by a bowler, okay, the height of many students in a class, the marks scored by mathematics or so one subject, a student. Okay, so those things will be considered and taken down in the form of a number, and that is to be considered as a data. Now what is the use of the data? Now we can show it in the form of a graph. Graphically we can show it. For example, if in a very around 4th or 3rd standard you show those graphs, okay, in the form of picture and a graph, it is called pictograph in the sense that you show some pictures only on that one, so that you create an interest. That is specially shown for the lower classes. So here you can see one car they have shown, and this car in the month of July, see 2.5 cars they have shown. That means what? One car is representing 100, means in the month of July they have produced how many cars? 250 cars. Okay, in the month of August they have shown 1 2 3, that means they have produced 300 cars. And in the month of like that they are going to represent it in the form of a picture. And this type of a graph and representation of this graphical representation, pictograph, increases the interest of the students. That is specially done in the lower classes. Now that data is to be shown. Now how will you show it? That data is to be put down in the form of a bar graph. What is the bar graph? Bar graph is just a bar like a thing that is shown here, and in the one information is shown on x-axis here. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. On one of the axis you will show one of the information. Here in this case is number of the students and the years, academic years. One student is there, or any student, number of students, their information is shown. In the 2003-4, how many students were there in this? So 2003-4, number of students in class 8. Then again 4-5, they are showing one by one, and they are showing the progress, and this is represented in the form of a bar graph. It is very common in cricket and many sports. Then if you want to show two informations, that is maths, a student is there, marks obtained by a student, one student is there, and his two informations I want to show in the year 2005 and 2006. What was his progress in maths? How much did he score in the year 2005? This is 2006. So here comparison to be done, this kind of a bar graph is normally used. So 2 years in maths, then again in social science 2006 and 7, what he has done. So like that. So this is 2006-7 and this is 2005-6. So in maths he was so much, he was so much, he was so much, he was so much, like this, and that number can be seen this side. So this is double bar graph. And likewise some information is also asked down to understand how much you understand that bar graph, double bar graph. The next thing is that organizing data. What is the meaning of organizing data? Say if I am having data, say I go out and collect the names of the people who are staying in a certain colony. Okay, I collect their information and get it, say male and females who are going to vote, and that information that I get is called a raw data. First of all, I get it on big sheet. Okay, in this house so many people, in this house so many people, that is raw data. Then when I get that data, what I do is I put that data like this. This is another information wherein, say art, in an art subject, how many people are there, how many students are there. In mathematics, how many students are there. First it is put like this, From the raw data, this is put like this. I'll tell you what it is when we go to the exercise. So that data is put like this, first of all, in the form of tally marks, and that is transferred into number of students. This is called a frequency distribution table. Okay, so raw data is transferred into the frequency distribution table, and then that grouping can be done. Grouping has to be done for that raw data. So that grouping has to be done. For example, this is a raw data. Okay, this raw data has to be grouped and put it in a table. For example, this is a table which is there. This is a table. Okay, so that raw data is put down in this table. From 0 to 10, how many are there? So many people are there. Okay, from 10 to 20, how many people are there? 10. Like that. That grouping is done. But only is that the 0 that is starting, this group distribution, whatever you are doing, in that the lowermost limit, that is the lower class unit. Okay, lower class limit, and this is the upper class limit, 10. So from 0 to 9.4 they will come here. From 9.5 they will come here. That means this 10 number 9.5 will come here. When it is done, we will actually know. So this 10 will come here like that. So this is the lower limit, lower class limit, and this is the upper class limit. Okay, and this distribution which is done is called a class interval, and this grouped and grouping is done on this. So this normally, this type of an information is used for drawing the histograph. Okay, so for drawing a histogram. So this information, like this kind of information, which are continued one after another. So 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. So this information is in continuation, whereas in the bar graph it is not continued. Every individual information is there. Every information, for example, if there are 100 people who have taken Sanskrit in a village, one village, second village there are 200 people, in third village there are 400 people, like this. So every information is individual, and here it is not information, it is continued from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, like that. So let us see the actual information that is there. Now, for which of these would you use histogram to show the data? Which one will you use? The number of letters for different areas by the postman. Say I take information like this. The postman has got letters, say from Bombay. Then he has got the numbers will be shown this side. Say 2, 200. Say Delhi. Then say I say it is 300. Then it is Calcutta. Okay, these are the letters. Now what happens is, can I show a histogram in this case? It is not possible. Why? Because every individual information that is there is not related with each other. It is just a number. So when the number is there and not related to one another, we cannot show a histogram in this case. The next one, the height of a competitors in an athletic meet. There is an athletic meet. So there is a height of person, say 62, 70, 72, 75. Okay, so then the categorization is done. Their category is done. Say 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70 centimeters, like this. When this type of information is there, it is continuation. So this type of an information we can show it in the form of a histogram. The number of cassettes produced by the company, number of produced cassettes. See here, you can see this is a B company, this is a C company, this is a D company. Okay, every company is having different information, not related to one another. So in this case you cannot show the information in the form of a histogram. The number of passengers boarding a train, it can be say from 9 to 10, say I say 100 passengers. From 10 to 11 I say 25 passengers are getting in the train. From 11 to 12 it is say 40 passengers getting in a train. So this information I can show it in the form of a histogram. So, and you have to give the reason for that. Reason is that continuation data, if it is there, it can be shown in the histogram, whereas if there is no continuation, every individual information is different, then we say that information we cannot show it on the histogram. So what we have learned today, we have learned something about data, how to handle the data, how to group it, how to put it in the different frequency table, and what are the different types of graphs. So here one type of a graph we have seen, bar graph. Other graphs also we are going to study, that is pie graph and other type of graphs. So that's all for today's video. I hope you have liked and understood today's problem. Something I have told you, little bit of information that is required for us, and we are going to continue with this exercise further with few more problems. So thank you for you all. Those who have not subscribed my channel, subscribe my channel. Share this video with your friends and classmates. See you all with the new problems next time. Thank you.